But the drawback is especially when you're doing like this kind of batch painting, it takes a while to get your color down, because you might have noticed that I've been going in circles almost with this color, and I don't think it's opaque enough to completely cover over a black undercoat. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of black undercoats. I know a lot of people, they like their black undercoats, and it's just not for me. Prefer to have nice bright colors on my models. And what the heck is this part? Oh, okay, so that's cloth and such. And so, yeah, let's get all this done. Oh no, gotta still do in the fur again, because now the colors dried a little. And there we go. And so, let's go with another reader, a viewer's comment. In just a moment here. Yeah, I think I gotta work out a faster way to do this, because I poured those 2 little drops of color and it's almost all gone. So let's go with another viewer comment. Okay, so Doggy of Fun. Kris, I totally agree with supporting smaller games. I got a couple of friends, I think this is a continuation here, a couple of friends into smaller games once, and we were done with sports in our lives. And we do incorporate things like space battles into our 40k games and campaigns to make them interesting all the time. Yeah, you know, that's a great way. It's like for fantasy, you know, using the War Master game to, you know, have your large-scale battles, or even when there was a Man of War for the sea battles, you know, cross islands, and, you know, Battlefleet Gothic incorporating into 40k. I mean, like, it'd be great to, you know, do a campaign where you had Warhammer battles, 40k battles, alongside epic battles, and then with the Battlefleet Gothic battles in there as well to support, and, you know, showing the full-scale war over an entire planet kind of thing. So Rich 9517. I think that was the right page. Oh, yeah, that was the right page. Alright, so Rich 9517. My Alpha Legion are base coated with Necron Abyss mixed with Mithril Silver. Lightens the dark blue and gives it a metallic tone. Oh, it must have been in response to the painting the dark metal. Yes, that would work very well. Often when you mix the opaque colors with the metallics, though, it tends to make the metallics not quite as lustrous. And so if you were going to go for a blue tone in your metals, then you were probably better off, you know, another route would be to simply paint your metallics down and then put an ink wash or a very thin layer on top of the metallics. And so Tetrac, depending on what I'm doing, I may have many times added colors to metallics. It's a very nice effect. Yes, so yeah, I think that was the other fellow's comments. A tutorial on brush maintenance. Also, that sword looks sweet. By War Churf. Churf? Maybe Chief? I don't know. War Churf? Brush maintenance. Yes, expect that. For Vault members, there will be a video coming out on the brush maintenance. And that'll be for the Vault members. And so, Shadow Ace 1124. I would like to see how you paint with colors white and yellow because I really can't figure it out. Painting with white and yellow. Well, I will be doing a Space Marine video soon enough with the White Scars and the Imperial Fists chapters. And so that will eventually answer that question for you, hopefully, if you're a Vault member. If not, well, usually the first part of the video is previewed for free, but a lot of the videos that I do create do end up in the Vault, as primarily that's what I do. I work for the Vault. And so should be lots of fun. Maybe I'll have to do that after I finish this current fellow I'm working on for the Space Marine videos, for the whole series. Now, I don't think I'll be working on every blown chapter for the Space Marines. That's 1,000 paint schemes in theory, and I'd probably be pretty sick of painting Space Marines by that point if I was to do 1,000 painting tutorials on every chapter. And the thing is that with every chapter there's so many variations within a chapter. Like Blood Angels, for example, the Vanguard have gold helmets, the Assault guys have yellow helmets, Devastators have blue helmets. And so you end up with all these kind of crazy variations within a chapter, and that'd be a huge task to show a tutorial on every single chapter. And then, not to mention just made up chapters, making up a chapter. And I've often thought of making up my own chapter. I've been toying with the idea of starting a Marine army, and people who know me know I've talked a great deal about starting a Marine army. And when and if I eventually get around to it, with 6th edition right around the corner here, getting excited about all these flyer rules and such. Should be lots of fun. And hopefully I get to take all my little flyers out for a spin with these new rules, as I do have a few flyers for my Eldar army. And it'd be really nice to be able to take them out, because I bought them with the main purpose of Apocalypse in mind, and so being able to take them in regular games is kind of nice. And that's why I kind of went with the Corsair army out of Imperial Armor 11, and because that army allowed me to take flyers, and it just basically just used or borrows the Dark Eldar flyer rules, and and it seems like everybody's getting that area assault rule and all that jazz, and so should be lots of fun. This 6th edition is hopefully going to be pretty fun. Better be, anyway. Otherwise I want my money back. I wonder what they do. You just showed up to one of their big hobby stores, or even to the headquarters, demand your money back. I doubt they'd even bat an eye your way. Most likely not. Well, I guess the headquarters really wouldn't deal with it, right? Because it's all the bureaucracy of the organization. You'd have to go to the retail chain and then, get your money back. I don't know where I'm going with all of this, but anyway. So, painting this funny little detail in this guy's belly area. I'm pretty sure it's this cloth. I'm just going to say it's the cloth. say it's a cloth, and move on. Because I don't want to be stuck all day painting these little guys. I got so much more playing to do. And so let's finish off this little tabard. Get this ready. Yeah, I think this color is gonna work. It's kind of a mid-tone brown. Got a little bit of warmth in it for, you know, like a leather. But what I'm going to do is, and it's also light enough, because what I'm going to do is eventually when I get them all base coated, I'm going to hit them all with a combination of Ogren Flesh for the metals, just to give a rusty tone and a bit of color variation. And for the rest of the leathers and other such areas, it'll be hit with Devlin Mud. The way these little guys stand, they look like little waiters, you know, with the cloth on their forearm. So anyway, yeah. So 2 down. Hoo, 2 down. 18 more to go. Let's take a question. Sounds like a radio show now. Where the heck was I? Okay, let's go with Crash Gollum. Hi, Kris. I would be awesome. Hi, Kris. I would be awesome to see. Oh, I think it would be awesome. I hope. Anyway. It would be awesome to see some tutorials on how to paint organic monsters like Tyranids. I find it hard to make them look alive. Well, in the vault there is a video on painting monsters. Not quite like Tyranids, but making them look alive. Often when you want something to look alive, flesh has many color tones in it. And so Tyranid flesh really isn't just one flat tone. Like where their carapace is, it's often, you know, a color. And it looks hard. And I often was a big fan of using like a satin varnish or even a gloss varnish to give it like that real beetle kind of look. And so with the flesh part, often, you know, like say for a Tyranid warrior's head, and they have those little holes for like where I don't know if they're ear holes or breathing holes, I don't know, whatever. And if you had like little painted, delicate little veins coming in towards the face from those holes, and then you highlight, and so then you bring the colors of those veins down a bit, and you almost start to get a little translucent effect happening. And really that's what you're looking for on flesh, is you're looking for more of a translucent tone to give it more a lifelike look. And then you hit it with a satin varnish, because flesh often has a bit of a sheen to it. It's not, the flesh isn't quite matte, and you know, so that's about the best way, other than, you know, doing the tutorial. And if you're a vault member, then it most likely will happen, as often comments and suggestions from vault members I listen to, and so you know, it is really, it's giving the public what they want. And so yeah. Samuel Cortez: I'd love to see an in-depth lighting effect video for glowing things and the like. Well, there was an object source lighting video in the vault. I did Alexia's sword,